up, YouTube? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like these cameras, but I'm gonna do this channel though. It's a need for it, you hear me? So, a lot of us who have been convicted, went to jail. Our biggest challenge when we come home is staying free. You know why? Because it got a lot to do with our mindset. So when we get out and we get past the everybody showing love, everybody hollering at you, everybody happy to see you, the biggest thing that plagues us is what we gonna do for money. A lot of times you get out, homeboys look out for you. They might throw you a little bread, family. Might throw you a car, might throw you some clothes. But then it come to a time where you gotta stand on your own 2 feet. And that's where the problem kick in at, you understand? In this channel, I'm gonna be going through how I survived. You know what I'm saying? My story might not be everybody's story, but I know the same thing that helped me make it could be the same thing that helped you make it. It's still helping me make it. And that's God, dog. So check this out. I caught a federal case in 2000. I did total of 10 years. 10 years. And give or take a month or so. Had a couple years supervised release. I violated that. Had to go back down the road. But still here. I've been going back and forth to jail since I was 13, in and out of juvenile centers. I be telling my little nephews all the time, bro, when you be doing all that juvenile time, really they just prepping you for the big house. Cause they know you're gonna end up going. I don't know what the statistics is, but I'm pretty sure it's a high percentage of us who start going to jail when we young, end up continuing to go to jail as we older, right? So I started out young, breaking and entering, mostly burglary, you know what I'm saying, until we really found out what dope was and how we can make better money selling dope. But before, we were just stealing bikes, breaking the houses, doing anything we could do to get us some tangible items, some things, you know what I'm saying, because everybody want. So caught a couple weed cases, you know what I'm saying, ended up catching the drug trafficking charge, 99. Feds picked it up, turned it into a drug conspiracy. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's all fun and games until you see that paperwork and they say you versus the United States, and make it kind of seem impossible to beat something like that. Because, bro, who is you? You ain't got money like that. They be talking about going up against the United States. And for real, they got a 99.9% conviction rate. It seems like an uphill battle. You know what I'm saying? That ain't designed for us to win, even when you're in the right. But anyway, yeah. So I got sentenced to 63 months of federal prison, drug conspiracy. I was charged with, it's been a minute, I can't even really remember. I was charged with a conspiracy. They were saying that I conspired to, what it was? They said I conspired to traffic cocaine, marijuana, and had a little firearm threw up in there just for good measures. They try to hit you with everything but the kitchen sink just to make sure it stick. So I had 4 co-defendants. In a lot of cases, they make sure you got co-defendants because somebody gonna crack. If somebody crack, they make the case stronger. So in my case, nobody cracked. We went to trial. So the blessed thing about the situation was the first day of trial, everybody facing different amounts of time. mostly because of the crack. Because back then in 2000, before they kind of changed the guidelines, crack was really holding so much time. You know what I'm saying? They had the ratio to where an ounce of crack was equivalent to a key of cocaine. An ounce of crack equivalent to a key of cocaine. How can 1 ounce of crack be equivalent to a key of cocaine? It's 36 ounces in a key of cocaine. 1 ounce of crack equivalent to a whole key of cocaine. Bro, you can't tell me the game won rigged, not in our favor. Only thing in crack to make it different from cocaine, baking soda. Cocaine the powder form, crack the hard form, solid form. We cook it. But anyway, so the first day of trial, got me and my brothers, right? Everybody got a lawyer. They come to us. They like, y'all could cop out today to 10 years. And they'll drop. What they said? He said, y'all could cop out today to 10 years. I think I was facing life at first because I had like 3 prior drug convictions. But then my points went down because one of my drug convictions that I caught, I had three weed charges I caught in like 99. Caught them back to back. Kept going to jail, get out, go to jail, get out. Caught with 1 ounce here, 2 ounces there, couple misdemeanors, right? Now, one of my charges got dropped from a felony to a misdemeanor. So it wasn't showing up that it had got dropped to a misdemeanor. I never forget going to court. I had just caught a misdemeanor weed charge. Then I caught another misdemeanor weed charge. Then I caught a felony weed charge. I caught another felony weed charge trying to go sell my homeboy. Right? Another felony weed charge trying to go serve my homeboy. I had a bad feeling about it too, bro. I know I shouldn't have went that way, but I did anyway. But anyway, they dropped one of them to a misdemeanor. So that left me with 3 misdemeanors now. Okay, that's what it was. I had 2 misdemeanor weed charges, 2 felony weed charges, right? So I got the one of the felonies dropped. I went to court that day. They called me down there. I talked to my lawyer the day before. It's a girl, lady. She was real good on them drug cases back in the day. So they like, look, but she started smoking. She was falling off, bro. But she was tough at first on them drug cases. Everybody just go get her. So they called me. I called her, telling her I got court tomorrow. When I'm looking at what's going on, cause I done paid her to make sure I don't go to jail. I'm finna have my first little girl. So she was like, look, don't worry about it. We just gonna have you go to court. We're gonna set it off, and that's that. I'm like, all right, cool. So I follow. When you go to court, you be trying to look good, boy. You dress up if you got any sense. You put on your some Sunday's best, and you ain't trying to look like no drug dealer. But just since I talked to my lawyer, she told me they gonna set it off. I was like, okay, cool. I wasn't there looking like the club the night before. I still got on my club clothes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get back to the money as soon as court over. Cause I'm thinking it's just for to be a routine thing. They're gonna set it off. And I just gave her an extra stack to make sure I ain't go to jail, bro. So I'm feeling pretty confident. So I go to court. Normally when you got a lawyer, they see you first. And the people who don't have a lawyer, they'll just, see them after you. So I go up in there, bro. They see everybody but me. They go all the way to recess. I'm looking crazy, bro. So, I go out there and talk to my lawyer. I'm like, what's up, Sam? What's up? She like, oh yeah, they didn't take the deal. You're just gonna have to go to Camp 5 and do 6 months. Man, I'm looking crazy. Yeah, count five. I told you, I'm finna have my first daughter. I ain't going no count five nowhere. And I gave her an extra stack to make sure I ain't go to jail. So this came with a guarantee, right? So I'm looking crazy late to my jail time. It ain't number 6 months, but still, I'm looking crazy now. So I bucked. I ran. I left the courtroom. I ain't even come back from recess. I went and jumped in my car and smashed out. So I went to the house, and now I went to my baby mama's job, telling her, man, look, these folks are trying to send me to jail, bro. My daughter could be born in like soon, I don't know, about 5 months, something like that, 6 months. So I went to the house. Let me tell you how good God is, though, because this all played a part in the end. So I went to the house. My lawyer called me. She told me, you got the 2 o'clock to come back to court, or you're gonna face failure to appear on a felony, hold up to 5 years. I already got a felony now, 2 felonies already. So I'm like, I ain't coming back to court, bro. She like, you better come back to court. I ain't thinking, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to do no time. But at the same time, reality kicked in, and I don't want to end up doing no 5 years neither when I got 6 months on the table. So I go back to court. This is my homeboy told me. He was in court. This what I found out later on down the line what happened. This one number God, bro. So after what you call that junk? After recess, come in, I'm the first name they call. He said, as soon as you get up in there, they call my name. And so the judge was like, my lawyer up there at the, up there where they be at, podium or whatever. He's like, where your client? And she like, I don't know. I was just talking to him at recess. And he was like, well, you need to go find her. So she went out back to the hallway corridor or whatever we was talking at. She looking for me. I'm gone. He said, right after that, somebody called in a bomb threat to the court. They had to evacuate the court, right? So everybody leave out. That's around the time where, I guess she figured out that, man, this man done ran, bro. He done left. So she called me a little bit after that, and that's when we had a little conversation. She told me, boy, you better come back to court. You got 2 o'clock to come back. So I went on, came back, got my little stuff in order. Because like I said, I wasn't planning on going to jail. So, look, everything, just everything. I had to, get my little paper together and, letting people know what's finna happen and all this and that. They want me to go to jail that day. So, yeah. So they dropped my felony to a misdemeanor. Now, fast forward back to when I caught my Fed charge. It was still showing up as a felony, but I still had 2 felonies. So this Fed charges were made in my 3rd drug conviction. So that scored me out of life. So I'm going to trial, bro, because they ain't offered me nothing. They came to me with 20 years on the table. I ain't doing no 20. I'd rather take my chance and we'll see whatever happens. Try, trust God on that. So back to the first day of trial, they still got it scored out. Well, they didn't at the time because they got it straightened out in court. Before I went to court. But they dropped me down to 17. I was still facing 17 years because of my priors. But that was still better than that life. But I'm still going to trial. I'm going to try to beat this thing. So I got 4 co-defendants. We're on the first day of trial. They tell us, you can cop out to 10 years right now. And I had a weak case, bro. It's federal, but it's weak. I had the weakest evidence out of all my co-defendants, bro. Because I just, I used to move different. They ain't really had nothing to pin me down with to really even make it stick. But, it ain't just, bro. So it really didn't matter. Somebody could get up there and say, you sold them this and that. And it's just like they caught you selling it. So you go to the first day of trial. They tell us y'all could cop out to these 10 years. Everybody like, nah, we going to trial. Y'all go run it. So as soon as we told them that, our lawyers approached the bench, talked to the judge. They come back. They say, we're going to dismiss count 1 of the cocaine. We're going to dismiss count 2 of the crack. And we're going to proceed in trial on the weed. They kicked in the door, found like 160 pounds or something, right? So they said, we go proceed on the weed. So that one particular thing made everybody's time go down because we done went from facing crack to weed, right? So, well, actually, they did that to me and one of my other co-defendants. Three of my other co-defendants, they were still facing the crack. They had to go to court like another 2 or 3 weeks before it even got through out for them. But yeah, we went to court on the weed. We proceeded. Me and one of my co-defendants and everybody else went on everything else. So their guidelines were still up there a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So boom, we lost trial. I got 3 months, 5 years supervised release. I went and did my little time, came home, made it to the halfway house. You know, God blessed me with that. And messed up, you know, went to the halfway house, kind of got jammed up. They kicked me out the halfway house, failed the breathalyzer. You know, when you go to the federal halfway house, after a while, they let you come home on your little home visit. You go visit your family for the weekend, this and that. You know, you work, you pay them a certain percentage of your check. You free, though. You don't care nothing about that. So on my first home visit, I failed my breathalyzer. They didn't call me back to come in because I missed the curfew call. They call in and check on you random times, make sure you don't leave the house. So I done failed the breathalyzer. Sent me straight back to prison. Boy, they ain't give me a chance. I had to go back and do like the 6 months that I was supposed to do in the halfway house. So that was that. Boom. I jumped out. Like I said, a lot of time the reason that we go back it be because our mind don't be right. We don't ever change our mindset. We had good intentions, but when it come down to making money, we go back to the first thing that we remember doing, which is whatever we might have been doing before we went to prison. Me, it was dope. So when I had got a little job when I came home, but at the same time, you know, that thing get pressing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So they told me that the place that I was working, they was like, I was doing pretty good there, bro. I was doing a little, I was hustling a little bit, but I was just hustling a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I was really working. So they told me, yeah, your job for the end. They said they selling the car lot. I'm working at a little car lot. They like the car lot they went bankrupt. Some dude, he don't know how to manage money. Car lot done went bankrupt. They talking about our last day is on a Monday. I'm like, man, bro. And they just gave me a manager position. I'm detailing cars. They done fired the dude. Then they gave me a manager position. He done got himself fired, really. But let me tell you this story right quick. It was funny too. So I'm working at the car lot, working for a dude, right? Cool dude now. Crazy little dude now. He wild. So he's like that coke. He like, man, bring me some blow to work. I'm like, man, bring you no blow to work, man. I think he's trying to set me up because he don't really like me like that. He do, but he don't like when I don't listen, right? So I'm like, man, bring you no blow to work, bro. Like, man, come on, man. You trust me, man. I'm like, all right. Brought him some blow to work. Brought him like a gram or two. Man, this man went in the bathroom and got dumb geek, right? So he acting like it too. So we riding around to go take some cars to the fairgrounds. Man, this man cussing out everybody in the truck. I'm talking about he up there. So he actually acted out enough. He got himself fired. I got his position. I was like, man, this man for telling me, boy, but he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Tell him. But so yeah, like I said, they made me a manager, and now they talking about the job for the end. I'm looking crazy, like, man, goddamn, I just came up. I'm thinking, you know, I'm on my way. You know, got me a little job, boy. You know, I'm just straight. So immediately the pressure of not working kind of hit me, because like I say, I'm hustling, but I'm just hustling a little bit. I ain't really like doing it like that. And the problem I'm having is I was in prison like what? I was in prison like 6 years. So I jumped out of prison. I got 6 years ago prices. My price is still high. The price of weed done went down, down, down. You know what I'm saying? Not mine. My ounce is still $90. I don't care nothing about, you know what I'm saying? They got all these other weeds out here. Ounces going for 50, mine 90. So a lot of people used to hit me up, spend money with me just on the love tip. But for real, everybody ain't finna keep coming, you getting their head skint back because you trying to still sell dope like it's 2000 or 99. So phone stopped ringing. And this was a real critical point in my life because, boy, I ain't never been to the point where I had dope and dope wouldn't sell. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I've been in the street, dope sell itself. So I was looking crazy. I'm panicked. It's school shopping time for my kids, this and that. I got 4 kids, boy. Well, 3 kids at the time and a step kid. So it's school shopping time. Boy, I'm looking crazy, boy. So I went out. I had a little info on one of these little dudes around here in my city. He said he was straight. Had some little weed in the house. I said, I'm gonna go in there and get that. Kicked in his door, got jammed up trying to do that right. Something straight back to prison. Another charge now. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed. I got to get it dropped down to like a burglary instead of a home invasion. You know what I'm saying? And so they gave me 2 years for that. 2 years federal probation violation, running wild. Boy, I got 2 on the state, 2 on the fed. Back in another jam, right? But I don't want to take too much time on these videos. I don't want to make them too long. So I'm going to pick back up in my next video. This is just to let you know a little bit about me. In this channel, I'm going to be showing you what worked for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been out, it's 2020. I've been out, I got out in 2009, about 11 years. That's good. You know, it was to a point to where I never been out over a year or just over a year before I end up getting locked back up. So that's like a major milestone for me. So for all the brothers out here who going through the same struggle, it's possible, bro. It's doable. You know what I'm saying? You could be out and keep your integrity. A lot of boys out here, name dirty and testified on somebody back out here. In this day and age, it don't really matter no more. Really. You know what I'm saying? But it is hope for you, though. Those who are trying to fly straight and stay out of prison, raise your family. It's possible. It's doable. You know what I'm saying? But it's about your mindset. It's about how you think. So like I said, I'm going to continue this video next week. Y'all tune in. Y'all share this video. Share this page. Like it. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get notifications. Because, bro, we're going to grow together. We're going to make this thing work. Till then, y'all be easy. I'm out.